A 9-year-old case that began as a 2002 boat crash on Lake Buchanan and claimed the life of a Lampasas teenager and injured two others is closed. Travis Aaron Marburger recently pled guilty to a third-degree felony charge of failure to stop and render aid involving a fatal accident. The case culminated in an emotional exchange between Marburger and the victim's family, as Texas Parks and Wildlife shows in this report.
To that, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? Are you pleading guilty simply for the reason that you are in fact guilty of that offense?
Yes, sir.
After 9 years, victims and family members from a 2002 hit-and-run boating fatality had their day in court.
You could have done the right thing by stopping to help the kids that night, and this would have been a tragic accident. Now it is a tragic crime, and we mourn still.
In 2002, 3 teenage friends were fishing on Lake Buchanan one evening when another boat sped out of the dark and ran into them, killing Justin Roberts. For years afterward, Texas Parks and Wildlife game wardens have relentlessly searched for clues, posted awards, and even staged a reenactment. Then in December 2010, finally, a break.
A boat buried with a deadly secret for 8 years is now out of the ground.
A tip leading to the unearthing of the boat that Travis Marburger drove that fatal evening.
I didn't know what else to do at that time except hide the evidence. I disassembled the boat, rented a machine to dig a hole, and buried it. I knew someday I would have to face the consequences.
Marburger was handed a 10-year probated sentence and 100 days in jail on condition of probation. He will serve the first 50 days of that sentence on May 3, 2012, which is the 10th anniversary of the accident, and then 10 days each year on May 3rd for 5 years after that.
I was 39 years old when he destroyed my life and broke my heart into a million pieces. Every holiday, family gathering, and momentous occasion has emptiness for our entire family without Justin.
You know, hearing Justin's mother and Kelly's mother read their words is powerful. It's most important that we have a conviction, and Mr. Marburger will be a convicted felon for the rest of his life.
On that May 2002 evening, 17-year-old victim Jim Daniels floated for 9 hours in his life jacket before being rescued. Today, Jim Daniels is a Texas Parks and Wildlife game warden.
I guess everyone involved in that accident will always be a victim, but it definitely helps drive home the passion for what we do. When we're out checking for life jackets or being sure people's lights are working on their boat, it definitely puts a lot more passion into being a game warden, doing my job.
For Texas Parks and Wildlife, this is Lydia Saldana.